Seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the league, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, two star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. Coach told me Jamal Murray is at the top of their scouting report. He said to me pregame, Murray is the ideal combo guard. He can excel on or off the ball. That is what makes him tough to deal with. You just never know how he'll attack you. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And so here is Indiana, following the three-point attempt by MP.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Murray outside. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Siakam against Gordon. Rebound by the Nuggets. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And it seems odd to say, given that they won that pretty easily, but really they did not look especially strong in that game.
Well, the good teams take their lessons even in wins. They'd like to build on that game and put forth a more complete effort this time around.
Here's Siakam, following the basket by MP. Siakam's shot is off. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Inside, Halliburton with the steal, and they're running. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
MP outside.
A crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Denver leading by 5. Murray surveying the D. And here's MP for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 7 points.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
And our producer is now just letting me know that we have Shams Charania with the report out of Sacramento. Shams, what's the news on the King?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. They were looking for a throwback 5 to lock down the middle of the floor for them. And once Jakob Poeltl's name was mentioned, I'm told all other conversations stopped. He was their guy. And you know what? With how they play, it might work out very, very well.
Always some exciting news happening in the NBA. We thank Shams for always bringing it to us. Now, here's MP. He's coming off a 34-point game against Phoenix.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Last outing for Indiana, they won that game against Los Angeles.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Christian Braun. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Count it, good. Murray's got his second bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's Terry. The shot comes out. Good defense by MP. 1:12 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Valanciunas. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists in the game. McConnell passes to Walker. Walker a screen on Murray. Halliburton for three. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. Valanciunas with a screen on Walker. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Outside for Halliburton. It's good from long range. Halliburton's got a couple of threes now in the first for Indiana.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. MP with it. He's picked up by Walker. Chalk up 2 there. And the Nuggets lead by 13.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Walker is screen on Valanciunas. Here's Siakam. MP has been leading the charge for the Nuggets. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Decided to change it up. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And MP throws it down.
Well, the way MP runs screen and roll, you think he's been in this league for over a decade.
McConnell and Nembhard at guard. Toppin is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Furphy in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. 6 to shoot. Will it go? It's rebounded by Jamal Murray.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Phoenix was outstanding. He came away with 34 points, and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Stan, you and, well, your whole family, masters of defensive coaching. So with that in mind, what makes a great defender?
Wow, that is a great question, Kevin, and a complicated one in a lot of ways. Number one, length and athletic ability really help you. Guys who can move their feet and have great length can cover up a lot of mistakes. But then there's the fundamentals and your ability to move your feet and great focus and determination.
And here is Murray. After Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. And Denver also making a switch. Gordon's checked in. Now, here's MP. He's got 13. To the middle. Here's Gordon. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Here's McConnell. He had 16 points in the win against the Clippers. Halliburton outside. From outside, off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's MP. Gordon kicks to MP. They get it again. Pass to Brown. Here's Murray. Makes it off the glass. Murray's got 6.
Well, when Murray has his attacking game working, it opens up more space for everybody.
Indiana moving the ball around. Halliburton outside. From the wing. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Well, Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And here's McConnell. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
Now, here's MP. Pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
And we've seen Gordon in the dunk contest before. He enjoys showing off when given the chance.
McConnell scanning the floor. Here's Furphy. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on MP.
Yeah, easy call.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Jarris Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Andrew Nembhard comes in for T.J. McConnell. And the basket by MP.
Yeah, look at the soft delivery for MP. Floating it up there.
Pass to Furphy. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. He has 5.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
MP passes to Valanciunas. Count that one.
Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
MP passes to Valanciunas, and they pick up 2. And that's 13 points for Valanciunas.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Now, here's Siakam. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Here's Furphy. And so it's Denver, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break.
As the reigning three-point expert here on the Set Ernie, I can officially verify any of those guys could win it. Deep pool this year.
Wait. What makes you the expert?
Because I was in the three-point contest. You know that, right?
Oh, that's right. I was there.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Pacers.
Well, first off, they're getting worked on the glass. Maybe I need to go down there and show them how to establish position.
Uh-oh, Dr. O'Neill's School of Rebounding in session. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Pacers shooting struggles apparent, 37% from the field. Second half is underway, and here's who David Adelman's got on the floor. Up front, it's Gordon and Valanciunas. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's MP in at the small forward position. Denver with the ball, following the score by Indiana. Here's MP. Clock is at 3. To the inside, Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
When Valanciunas gets rolling, he can make a lot of trouble on offense, as we're seeing right here.
To the paint. And the rejection by MP. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, "Winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that." Back to you guys.
They're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allie.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Halliburton for three. And it's Denver with the rebound. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. The Pacers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw missing.
Walker, 2 shots.
Good on the 2nd free throw. Denver calls timeout.
Time for your Indiana Pacers.
Now we get a chance to check out MP. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. And he's right there among the most efficient scorers in our league, 3rd overall in field goal percentage.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Siakam. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Stan, what advice would you give to coaches that are leading a struggling team?
Well, Kevin, I think the number one thing, whether you're leading a struggling team or a team playing really well or anything in between, is to just stay consistent. Keep working on the things that you know over time make teams consistent. Go out and talk about those things day in and day out and try to get your team to focus on those. Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round.
Here's Nembhard, still without a basket.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Yep, it counts. MP's got 23 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Lets it go from 11. Buries the jump shot. And it's 8 points for Jarace Walker.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
MP with a screen on Halliburton. It's hauled in by Tyrese Halliburton.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Furphy, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
3rd personal foul.
Let's take this, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now.
The previous play is under review.
To the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
When you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Another miss by MP.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
An unpredictable guard. Halliburton has a great feel for when to score and when to pass.
MP sets the screen for Murray. Down low, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Walker. Denver getting their last shot to go. Halliburton for three. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Saw the defender closing, and Halliburton got it away in a hurry.
Murray outside. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Furphy. Top of the key. That shot no good.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
Pacers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Pacers making a change here. McConnell's checked in. Denver also making some changes. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Jones subbed in for Murray. Here's Siakam. He has 5. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Walker is screen on Johnson. Here's Siakam. From down in the low post, it goes. Siakam's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. McConnell against Jones. Pass to MP. Gordon with a screen on Nembhard. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game. Halliburton outside. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Halliburton's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Pacers. The Nuggets leading by 21. Jones the pass to MP. Tries the spin move. Inside, stolen by Walker. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Nembhard. Rebound by the Nuggets. 36 seconds left in the third. MP passes to Gordon. Siakam with it. He has 7. Misses the step-back jump shot.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now, here's MP. 27 points for him. Clock at 4. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Nuggets. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is it.
Changes here for the Pacers. Jarris Walker, he's checked in for Siakam. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Terry. And Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's MP. Toppin pulls it in. Pacers trail by 20. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Obi Toppin out there with Jarris Walker. And it's Furphy in at the 3 slot. That's the Pacers 5. Here's the three. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now, MP. Here he goes. Valanciunas. He's still out. Now he is 9 of 10.
Well, this is why you involve Valanciunas in screen and rolls, because he's adept at capitalizing off them.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 19. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Back to Nembhard. There's the three. And it's Denver with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
The Pacers making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. Siakam a screen on Murray. Halliburton no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
MP on a mission there to get to the bucket.
Pass to Halliburton. Siakam inside. He's against Gordon.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And the dunk by MP.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Sinks the triple. Halliburton's got 20.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep right.
Basket good. MP's got 35.
Well, high percentage looks are always a good idea. MP could build a career on shots like that if he wanted to.
Let's go to the sidelines for a report on Tyus Jones. Allie, what are they saying about the prognosis?
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Nuggets about his status. He called it a sharp pain in the abdominal area, along with a few muscle spasms. As we get into the season, injuries becoming more common. In this case, he's been given the green light to keep playing. He'll just have to be more careful moving forward. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. We appreciate the update. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nuggets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Yeah, we witnessed a special performance tonight. It's not just the triple-double, it's the example he set out there. Outstanding leadership.
Pass to Walker. And Walker throws it down.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Johnson the screen. Here's MP. Banked in off the glass. MP's got 37.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. And it's off from three-point range. Here's MP. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Matador defense That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And